What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at Copart here in Oklahoma City for another vehicle walk around. Let's jump into this video today and take a look at what we found. So the question is, would you drive this hail-damaged Chrysler 300? This is a 2019 Chrysler 300. I believe this may be the S, but don't let the S fool you. That is not a Hemi. All right, this is simply a Pentastar 3.6 liter, and boy, does it have hail damage. With that said, you're going to get a steep discount on this car because of the hail damage. So, honest question to each one of you watching, would you drive it? If you could, say for example, you could get this car for 50% off of retail. You know that it's not wrecked, which is one of the things that I really like about hail-damaged cars. These are not your typical cars, like something like this, all right, that's been wrecked. I mean, look at the fender apron on this thing. It's been folded up. Or come over here to this little Nissan, what is this, a Versa, a Sentra? I don't know. I'm not really a Nissan type of person, but take a look at this car. It's literally held together with bungee cords and rope. You know, blown airbags, shattered glass. The whole core support is, well, it doesn't even exist anymore, okay? These are kind of unique. Hail-damaged vehicles are very unique because, yes, they've sustained cosmetic damage. Yes, they are total loss vehicles, but you don't have to worry about these being folded up like an accordion and then stretched back out and, you know, snot welds all over the place, put back together. You know what you're getting typically with a hail damaged car. This is what it is. You're going to get a car that's got a lot of hail damage. Some way worse than others, but honestly, so far this one doesn't look too bad. The hail damage is relatively small. This is something I would absolutely deal with all day. And it's riddled with it though, man. And you're getting a busted windshield to boot. As soon as you get it, you're going to put a windshield in it because the whole driver's side is shattered. So, legitimate question. Would you drive a car that was hail damaged this severely? And I mean, it is pretty bad. This one's pretty rough, guys. And I'm going to give you my answer once we're done walking around and checking out the vehicle. So let's take a look at the inside. It's not an S. This is a very base model car. This is cloth interior, and it's very dirty on the inside. But here's some good news for you. It doesn't smell bad. 9 times out of 10, these cars smell absolutely awful. But this one actually smells decent. Huh. You know, I haven't had to jumpstart any cars lately. How much you want to bet this is going to be the first one? I really love the Chrysler 300. I would prefer, obviously, a Hemi. All day. Even if it's just the 5.7 liter, I would take a 5.7 and I would really be happy with it. But, you know, we're looking at cars on a budget, and this is a 2019, guys. It's a relatively new vehicle, and it's a little dirty, but overall not too bad. Let's see if we can... Dead as a doornail, of course. Now, it's hard to see, but the windshield is absolutely shattered everywhere. Somebody did this for towing. I don't even know how you put that back, to be honest, or do you? Does it just sit like this? Does it just sit? You would think that thing would be like pushed down in there or something. I don't know. We may not be able to start this one. Let's pop the hood and take a look at that beautiful Pentastar, that wonderful 3.6 liter that Chrysler uses in absolutely everything. There it is, guys. That's what you were waiting for. That's the money shot right there, right? No, it's not. How many miles? Not a clue. But we can check the oil and see if someone's taking care of it or not. And look at that golden oil. Very good. Looks like somebody was at least keeping the oil changed in it. I guess all we have to do now is throw a booster pack. Positive goes here. Positive goes here. There we go. Negative goes right over here. And we can see if it'll fire up for us. All right, we've got my NOCO Boost Pro, the GB150 connected. And I think I'm about to retire the old thing, man. I've had that for I think I bought it in 2020, so I've had it a couple years. It still works great. It'll still get me through an entire walk around with no issues, but she's getting older, guys. And Amazon had a crazy deal on them for Cyber Monday. Those things are like $350 after tax. I got it for $239 plus tax of like 30 or 40 bucks. So like $260, $270 free shipping. Yeah, I jumped on that all day long. It does fire up, even with this silly, but see, it flashes that it's not in park. And you can't, I don't know how to get this. Oh, there we go. That's all you do. Backwards. Forwards. That's it. Oh, and when you put it in neutral, the window rolls down automatically. Okay. Well, we know that window works. What about this window? This window works as well. Okay, we've got the important windows functioning. Steering. It feels good. It does go forward and backward. Let's check automatic. Let's turn the climate on low and auto, and let's turn on the air conditioning. Definitely want to see if the AC works. As for gauges, wow. I love the look of these, but hiding over here in the corner, let me see if I can get you guys a little bit closer. You guys see that yellow light? Check engine light. 73,000 miles on the odometer. And it's got a check engine light. Can somebody tell me why the AC is not coming on? Hello. Let's turn it on climate and just see what's going on here. It's blowing out the wrong... Come on. There we go. Now it's blowing out of the right place. Relatively low miles, guys. 70,000 miles is not much. Looks like it still has the books. Yep, it does. And some face masks. Oh boy. I can't wait to go back to those days. Not gonna happen. Air conditioning, come on, is very slow, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Not too shabby. I don't know where the key is because it's not, I don't see the key anywhere. Maybe it's in here. Q-tips. Nope. I'll be honest with you guys, there's no key attached to the car, but the car started. So the key's got to be in, oh, there it is. It's in this little cubby down here. No remote start. We have lock, unlock, and trunk release. We'll go ahead and check what's in the trunk real quick. Check engine light or not, it seems to be running pretty good, guys. Air conditioning, though, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't feel as cold as it should be, so I'm going to turn that off. Yeah, that doesn't feel right. No big deal, though. Let's take a peek in the trunk. Ooh, the trunk doesn't want to open. There we go. It's been closed for a while, I guess. Does it have a spare tire? It does. A big tire. Good Lord. That tire is huge, and there's your battery. Massive battery as well. Alright, so here's the deal. It runs good. It probably drives down the road great. It's got good tires. These are probably 20s, and it's got Uniroyals on them. Boy, I can't tell you the last time I've seen Uniroyal tires. I didn't even know they still made them. Yep, they are 20s. Fluids look good. Alternator charging like it's supposed to, over 15 volts. It doesn't need this anymore. You can shut that off, and let's put this back where we got it. I like to leave things as I found them, if not better. Close the hood, and there you have it. So again, the question is, if you could have this car for about 50% off of retail, would you be willing to live with the hail damage? And I've heard a lot of comments before about salvage title cars that simply aren't true, at least in my area. I'm going to say that because obviously laws and rules are different everywhere you go in this country. So in Oklahoma, I can say that there is no issue registering a rebuilt title car. None at all. There is no issue insuring a rebuilt titled car, none at all. However, I have heard that in some places, insurance companies will not insure a rebuilt titled car. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. I can only speak for Oklahoma. That seems crazy to me because this is an entire industry. Salvage and rebuilt title cars makes up a huge industry in the United States. And I find it difficult to believe that all these insurance companies would refuse to insure these vehicles. Here in Oklahoma, I have had all of the major insurance companies, every single one of them. I've had them. And every single one of them have had no problem insuring rebuilt titled cars for me. So I don't know if I'm just lucky, if it's only me that gets treated like that, which I don't think so, or if it's just a bunch of people on YouTube that maybe don't really know and they're just commenting things to comment, being negative just to be negative. Let's see if it starts back up. Nope. Battery is shot on this one, so that's the first thing you're going to do is put a battery in it. Yeah, you guys do me a favor, comment below and tell me if you've ever had any issues registering or insuring salvage/rebuilt titled cars, because I've never had a problem through any of the insurance companies I've ever had, and I have insured rebuilt titles on every single one of them. I've never had a problem, so I find it very difficult to believe that in some states these insurance companies would just say, no, we will not insure this car. But if you can insure these cars and you don't have any issues registering them in your area, would you be willing to drive around in something that's a little bit cosmetically challenged for, say, a 50% discount on the retail price of the car? For me, the answer is simple. All day, every day. Yes, absolutely. Then I get people asking, why then did you send the Impala off to auction? Which, by the way, my 2016 Impala is out here somewhere. If we find it, I'll show it to you. But my 2016 Impala is out here. Why did I send it to auction? If hail damage doesn't matter to me, why would I send it off and file an insurance claim? Well, that's very simple, guys, because when I bought the Impala, I paid top dollar for it as a clean title, not hail damaged vehicle. Well, once it got hail damaged, it's no longer worth what I paid for it. It's probably worth about half of what I paid for it. So why would I want to keep a car that I paid this much money for when it's only worth this much money now because of hail damage? That's what insurance is for. If I had purchased it hail damaged and I got the discount on it already, I would have no issue driving it at all. But I am not going to drive around and continue paying for a car that I paid top dollar for that is now worth bottom dollar. That's really bad business, and it doesn't make any sense. With that, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and definitely drop a comment below and let me know what you think of the new structure, the 10-ish minute videos, 3 of them a day. Hopefully you're enjoying them, but definitely leave a comment below and tell me what you think of the new video structure. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up button, drop your comments below, and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.